UFC 297 just wrapped this weekend. We've got a new women's bantamweight champion. We're wondering, where the hell does that division go from here? I don't even know. Most people probably can't even name 5 fighters in the women's bantamweight division.
The fate of the division right now, honestly, it's in turmoil. It really is.
Yeah.
Because, and again...
Nunes is coming back.
That's the only answer. That's the only thing.
I have a feeling she actually might. The way she was looking in the crowd... She's
talking about it.
The way she was looking in the crowd, she looked a little hungry. Looked a little like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, like, wait, I can go in there and beat them both at the same time and make millions of dollars.
Dude, she held that belt for 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years.
2 belts.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's insane. Like, it's insane what she did. The Chris Cyborg win alone was the most incredible thing ever.
Well, not only that, because Cyborg just seemed so
Invincible?
dominant. Yeah, she was so dominant at that time in her career. To see her get punched into the ground.
Dude, she's still fighting, and she's murdering everyone.
She's still doing great.
She's still beating everyone that gets put in front of her. She's still beating.
Nunes ran through her like a fucking freight train.
Yeah.
So, but Nunes isn't there. Aside from her possibly coming back, she might not. I mean, I don't know why she would. What do you have to prove? Then again, who is she fighting? Even if she comes back, she's gonna beat all the same women again.
Beat the same women all over again. Literally.
So Raquel's got the belt in not the most impressive fight we've ever seen, but she won convincingly. Even saying that, she still won the fucking
convincingly.
Fight. She earned the belt.
Which, by the way, that was my pick. Just saying. And she was the underdog.
She was. I was a little ageist.
I was like, this is exactly how the fight's going to go. It is not going to be entertaining, and Raquel Pennington is going to win a decision.
I hated that Dana White
If that was a bet on DraftKings, to bet this fight will not be entertaining, and Raquel Pennington will win by decision, I would have won a lot of money.
No, because it would have been minus 3,000. You wouldn't won any money. They would have charged you.
They would have charged me for the not being.
Congratulations, you owe us money.
And listen, full disclosure, we have nothing against women's MMA. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And I know that this whole thing with Sean Strickland talking about how he doesn't like it, brings out all the people that want to talk shit about women's MMA. To me, they're complete idiots. Yeah. It's stupid. Women's MMA is fantastic.
Listen, you're talking about the perspective of a guy who is fighting. He's a fighter. He's an active fighter fighting other killers out there. Of course, he's going to be more interested in that. Like,
I understand.
To him, there's no comparison to what the people in his field are doing compared to what. That being said, I don't agree with him because there are some women's fights out there that are insane.
Joanna versus Whaley. The first one. Second one was good too.
Second one was great too. One of the best fights ever, regardless of women or men. I mean, that was a Hall of Fame fucking fight. The women's division has exponentially grown in quality over. I mean, go back to the beginning of it with Ronda Rousey and watch the fights when everyone was like, "Oh my god, this and that."
She could beat a man.
But just the quality of fights. I remember it looked like it was in slow motion.
That's fucking illegal.
Now you watching, it's like, holy shit, that woman would murder me.
Yes,
like, she'd kill everybody. Right,
like
scary. So I love the women's division. I love that they've introduced it. I think it brings a whole new set of viewers to the fight, and it's something different. But as far as the bantamweight division, I don't know where they go from here.
Well, the thing that's most surprising is for the longest time, the women's bantamweight division was the female division. I mean, it was the only division in the UFC for a while, as we know. It was the only one. When Ronda came in, that was it. Right. And then they brought in the strawweights, and then they brought in the flyweights. Right. Remember, strawweight came first,
right?
And then flyweights came. And Valentina, as good as she is, was messing people up at 135, which wasn't even her actual weight class. And then 125 comes in off the Ultimate Fighter. She moves down and gets the belt. And then for the longest time when Valentina was winning, it seemed like a similar scenario with Amanda at 135, Valentina at 125. There was no one. And a lot of people said 125 was not interesting. But now you can make the argument that 135 is dead and 125 is stacked. Because now you got Alexa on top. Mm-hmm. Valentina trying to get the belt back. Mm-hmm. You got Talia Santos right there, even though she just lost to Erin Blanchfield. Mm-hmm. And then you got Erin Blanchfield. You got Manon Fior. Mm-hmm. You have all of these insane fights at 125, and the fact that Rose moved up to 125. I don't know if she's staying there.
What division is my girl Tatiana Suarez in?
125?
Dude.
No!
what I thought. It's stacked. That is a stacked division.
Oh, wait.
I thought she was 135.
Her comeback fight was at 125. She fights normally at 115. My mistake.
Okay.
So yeah, she's strawweight. All right. That's the other thing. Strawweight stacked too. You got Wei Li Zhang on top. Mm-hmm. We're having at UFC 300. Mm-hmm. One of the events is Wei Li Zhang versus Yan Xiaonan. Yeah. Two Chinese women fighting for the belt at 115. That's exciting.
I mean, I guess we got.
What is that 135?
We got to look at the bantamweight division, I guess, and similar to the men's heavyweight division. I mean, you got how many women that are fighters and athletic like that are 135. Honestly, those women are probably fighting at 140, 145.
Give or take.
Most women are petite. They're small.
Smaller, 125,
so you're gonna get that stacked division, but you can't just get rid of the division at this point. You got to find a way to bring in new fighters. You got to do an Ultimate Fighter bantamweight, women's bantamweight division. That's it.
And
you've got to revitalize.
Get some new women in there.
You have to,
because if you even just look at the top 5, Mayra was. I don't even know if she was top 5. I mean, maybe
I she's number 3.
Yeah, if she beat Holly, I think she won number 3. But Holly was up top again. Raquel Pennington was up top again.
Yep.
I mean, who was it? Miesha Tate is up there now too again.
Crazy.
Like she comes back.
I couldn't believe when I saw her on the card. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, now there's a case where she might get a shot at Raquel probably soon too. And then Juliana Pena, who a lot of people don't enjoy her.
Yep.
At all.
I think. Well, she would have been fighting if she wasn't injured. She's got an injury. She would have been in that fight, I believe.
I think it was supposed to be her and Raquel,
right?
Not Mayra,
right?
Yes,
exactly.
So
naturally, then it sounds like Pena is going to get that title shot.
Most likely, but then again, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean, but like you just
don't like Pena because of the shit she was talking about Nunes.
It's not even about. It's not even about that. I mean, I think it's silly what she was saying.
Correct.
To say that Amanda Nunes ran from you.
But imagine beating. That's like somebody beating John Jones.
Yes.
I'm talking shit. If I beat John Jones, no matter how, especially the way she beat her.
Okay.
She fucked her up.
Yeah.
And then strangled her.
Yeah. And then
I'd be talking shit too. I'm like, oh, you see that bitch running? She was running.
But then again, I don't want to say recency bias, but then the rematch of her literally getting 50-43'd, I think.
Yeah, it was.
She beat the living crap out of that girl. She beat the shit out. Like, that was a beatdown.
I almost believe that the injury she has now is still from that beatdown. I don't think she got injured again. I think it's still.
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think she's still recovering from that ass whooping because that was a prepared Nunes.
Yes, it was a prepared Nunes that went in and beat the living crap out of her opponent.
Yeah.
Just like she did to Irene Aldana.
Yep.
And just like she did to pretty much everyone else that she has fought. So, I mean, that's the other thing. Aldana is right there too, probably, to get mixed in for another title fight. But, like,
what?
I mean, they were creaming themselves, the freaking commentators. Remember her last fight with Carl Rosa?
Yeah. Well, they just love Mexico right now. So
they love it.
They just love Mexico.
They love Mexico due to the
pushing
PI.
Mexico really hard. I still don't know why. I understand they have a PI down there. Why? All right, you know what? I'm not even going to.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Another video. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing in the division. I don't think he knows what you're. I don't think you know. I don't think Dana White knows what. No one knows. No one knows. No one knows. If you have an idea what they should do, I like the idea of an Ultimate Fighter women's bantamweight division. See what's out there.
That's a good idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Why not? What else are they gonna do? They got to change it up. They're 24 seasons into that goddamn show. So
I think it's like 30. It's ridiculous.
Probably so.
But anyway, let us know what you guys think about what's next for the women's bantamweight division. Outside of, like I said, the same 4 women that have been fighting pretty much Amanda Nunes over the past 7 years. What's next? Let us know, please.
I'd love to hear it.
We're out.
We're out.